Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now here into GCD, the function definition, GCD 123, the function name is the GCD 123. Here int n1 comma n2, int
Sir,
I.
you didn't share the screen, sir.
Sure. 1 second. Sorry. Okay, you can see my screen.
Yes, sir.
Sure. Now in this function definition, int GCD 123 int I comma GCD res something, two variables I took that on GCD underscore res. For I equals to 1, I less than or equals to n1 and I less than or equals to n2 plus I. If n1 check, it is checking the if I is the factor of the both integer. For checking n1, for that one you can use the modulus operator. n1 modulus of I equals to 0 and n2 modulus of I equals to 0. If the I is the fact of the both integer, I'm checking that one. That value goes to the GCD RES. That value is written GCD RES. Sure. Now see this. Now suppose for example I'm taking the 4 and also 2. The factorial of the, that is the GCD of the 4 and 2 is the 2. Okay. Now 16 and also 8. Once again I'm saying showing the output, that is the 16 and also 8. GCD of the 16 and 8 is the 8. Understood this one?
Yes, sir.
This is the without recursion. GCD program without recursion. This is the without recursion. Now next one is the, yeah, which one? Okay, sure. This program is the non-recursive program. Non-recursive program. This is the non-recursive program. This is the non-recursive program. Okay. Now, when you observe this function definition, okay, that is the for I equals to 1, I less than or equals to n1, and I less than or equals to n2. Hello? Mute that one. Plus I. If n1 modulus of I equals to 0 and n2 modulus of I equals to 0. That means it is checking the ith value, whatever that is I check the if I is the factor of the both integer. For that one, I am using the modulus operator. Okay, GCD underscore RES equals to. Sure, this is the non-recursive program. I'm going to the recursive program. Recursive program. This is the recursion program. GCD of this is the recursion program. Highest common factor means both are same. GCD are the highest common factor. So that one I took that one. That is the HCF. Now here int n1, int n2. Now Here the function. Here this is the function declaration. The function declaration. Here this is the function calling. Function calling. This is the function definition. Function definition. I'll execute the program once. Hello, yeah. Now enter two positive numbers. I didn't clear the previous screen, previous data. Enter two positive numbers, that is, suppose for example, yes, same thing, 16 and also 8. GCD of the 16 and 8 is the 8. Sure. Now I will explain the hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Now I will explain the function definition. I will explain the function definition. Now you can easily understand the what the main is there. Now here int main int n1 and n2, enter two positive numbers, scan a percentage d n1 comma n2, print up GCD of the two numbers, that the n1 comma n2, SCF n1 comma n2. Okay, that is fine. Okay, now here the return 0. Now SCF, if n2 is not equals to 0, n2 not equals to 0, return SCF. If it is not equals to 0, return HCF n2 comma n1 modulus of n2, n1 modulus of n2. Here it is calling the same function. It is calling the same function. Return HCF at the hello. Return HCF n2 comma n1 modulus of n2. Else return 1. Return n1. Return n1. Understood this one function definition? Or do?
Yes, sir.
Understood this one function definition?
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Raghu?
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
Sure. This is the GCD recursion. The previous is the non-recursive program. Generally, there are the two types of the function: recursion, non-recursion functions are there. Recursion and also non-recursion. The previous, that is the factorial program, non-recursive. I told that one, non-recursive factorial and also recursion factorial. And also here also GCD, non-recursive program and also recursive program. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Sure. No. Okay. Now you can see my notepad.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Sure. Now calling mechanisms. Calling mechanisms. How many types of calling mechanisms are there? How many types of calling mechanisms? There are the two types of calling mechanisms. First one is the call by value. Call by value. The second one is the call by reference. call by value, and also second one is the call by reference. Understood? This is also very important. The calling mechanisms, that is the call by value and also call by reference. Call by value and also call by reference. The call by value, or someone will call that one that is the pass by value. Both are same. Pass by value, or someone second, that is the pass by reference, or given pass by reference. That is the first one is the call by value and also call by value, and also second one is the call by reference. When you observe this one, the previous program, that the first program, not the first program, second program. Okay. Now, in this program, when you can see my Turbo C.
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, in the case of the in case of the function calling, in the case of the function calling, in case of the function calling, my fun1 2, 3 is there. Now actual value will pass through the C1 and C2. Actual value will be passed to the C1 and C2. Understood? Hello? Once again, I am repeating that one. Now, the C1 is holding the 2 and C2 is holding the 3. C1 is holding the 2 and also C2 is holding the 3. That means actual value is the passed that one. Actual value is passed to the C1 and C2. This is called the pass by value or the call by value. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The actual value is passed to the C1 and C2. Actual value is passed to the C1 and C2. This is the example of the pass by value. Okay, pass by value. Now, next one is the pass by reference or the call by reference. I told that one, that is the pass by reference or the call by reference. I will explain that one, call by reference and the pass by reference in the case of the pointers. Because why this one? In the case of the pointer, we have to store that value of the other variable. We have to use the reference. So that one, I will explain that one. I will explain the pass by reference in the case of the pointers. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, tell me. First, the calling mechanisms are the two calling mechanisms are there. The pass by value and also pass by reference. Pass by value and also pass by reference. In the case of the pass by value, we are passing the value only. We are passing the value only. When you observe this one program, when you observe this particular program, my fun1 2, 3, that means actual value will pass to the C1 and C2. So that one is the pass by value. This is the pass by value. In the case of the pass by reference, I will explain the pointers. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Sure. Okay. Now, I'll explain the one topic in the string functions. I want to check that whether the string is the palindrome or not. Not exactly this thing, okay? Not exactly this is the function. In the case of the function, in the case of the strings, whether the given string is the palindrome or not. Okay, understood this one question? No.
Yes, sir.
Sure. What is exactly palindrome means? Okay. Now, suppose for example, MADAM. Right now. Now, the reverse of the string is the same thing. That is the palindrome. That is the reverse of the string is the palindrome. That is the reverse of. We have to check that on whether the string is the palindrome or not. Whether the string is the palindrome or not. Sure. For this one, this is the program. Now, hash include stdio.h, hash include string.h. Why I use the string.h means here inbuilt functions I'm using that string functions. Inbuilt functions I'm using. So that one string.h, std_lib. Okay. Now char str10 clear screen. Enter a string. Now scanner %s str. Now L equals to str len str at the length of the string. The L contains the length of the string. Now I equals to 0. Observe this one. The first statement for I equals to 0, j equals to L minus 1. I equals to 0, comma, j equals to L minus 1, semicolon, I less than equals to j, I plus plus, comma, j minus 1. If stri not equals to strj, that means the first string, first data, whatever the data is the first character and also second, the reverse of the first character of the first string and also last, same thing, last character. I'm checking that one. If it is not matching that one, the given string is not a palindrome. Okay. Otherwise, if it is equal, the given string is the palindrome. Okay. Now I am explaining once again here the logic. For I equals to 0, j equals to L minus 1. L minus means that the length of the string. Suppose, for example, MADAM. That means the L contains the 5. J equals to 5 minus 1. 5 minus 1 means that is the fourth. What is the fourth character of the 0th character? Both are, if the both are equal, equal means if it is not equal, at that time only print up the given string is not a palindrome. Understood? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Understood this one? This is
Yes,
also
sir.
very, very important, this one. For I equals to
Explain
see here in this logic, for I equals to 0, j L minus 1, I less than equals to 0, I plus plus, j minus 1. Means j has to decrement and also I has to increment. Here the condition is the I less than equals to j. Sure, the given string is the palindrome. This is also very, very important program. String, whether we have to find out that whether string is the palindrome or not. Non-recursive. Okay, sure, yeah.
Sir, repeat it once more.
Huh? Tell me.
Repeat it, sir.
Repeat. Yeah, okay, sure, yeah. Now, when you observe this my notepad, sure. Now, this is the given string. MADAM. Suppose for example MADAM. Now the first character is the M, the last character also M. You have to check this one. Now the second character of the here, the second character here, the last second, that is the A. Here D, how to check this one? Like this one, how to check this one? Like this one, you is checking that the first character of the first, that is string, the last character of this particular string, the first, that is first character of the string, and also last but one character. Checking that one, that in between character. Like this one. For this one is writing the program. See here. Now printf, enter a string, scanf, %s, str, l equals to string. It is finding the length of the string. It is finding the length of the string. str, ln, str. Okay. For I equals to 0, j equals to l minus 1. J equals to l minus 1. I less than or equals to j, I plus plus. That means I has to increment. I has to increment. J has to decrement. Here I has to increment means the first 0th character, the first character, second character, third character. For that one I is incremented. Now J decrement means the last character, last but one character, last but one character, like this one. It's checking. For that one J has to decrement this one. Understood this one? I equals to 0, j equals to l minus 1, I less than or equals to j, I plus plus, j minus 1. Okay. If str of I not equals to str of j, if it is not equals the first character of the string and last character of the string, if the both are not equal, at that time only the given string is not valid. Okay. It's checking the individual character. Exit one is come out of the loop. Okay. Otherwise, the given string is the palindrome. Okay, sure. Now, once again, I'm executing the out program. Now, MADAM. The given string madam is the palindrome. Understood? Understood this one? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Now. Okay. Now, I'm telling to everyone. Okay. One thing. Satish, Vivek, yeah. Everyone are executed the programs in the code tantra.
No, sir.
What happened?
Sir, like I am trying in the code block, sir, but it is not compiling. Like it is not building, sir, the file.
Which program?
Even a basic program, sir.
Code blocks.
Yes, sir.
But exactly in our college, we have to execute the programs in the code tantra, no?
Like any compiler is fine, sir.
Yeah, yeah. Sure, yeah.
In code
Any
blocks,
but exactly
code
they.
blocks, like
Sure, yeah. Tell me.
like I'm not getting why it's not compiling, sir. If I click on the run, it says the file has not been built yet.
Why? Is there any compile compatibility? Any settings?
Like the setting I have changed it to C or C++, sir.
Okay.
But still it's not working, sir.
Most probably hard to see this one.
Sir?
We have to see that one in case of the settings only.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Okay, yeah. In case of the lab perspective, I'm telling that one. I think everybody executed the programs, that is the task 1 to task 6. Everyone are executed?
Okay.
Hmm?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Task 1 to task
Yes,
6. Sure. What about the task 7? See? Task 7. Hello?
We didn't have laptop.
Task 7.
We will do it today, sir.
Okay. Execute the task 7C. First execute the programs. Task 7C. I'll forward that one questions also. Task 7C and task 13B. First we execute this particular program. Task 13B, that is the 1 to 4, 14, 15. Task 8A, task 9A, 10B, 12A, something. These programs mainly has to execute that one in case of the code tantra. Okay. After that, remaining programs has to execute. Okay, and also in case of the lab record, how to do?
Sir?
Lab record and also observation. Okay.
Sir, we didn't have laptop, sir. How to do?
Who?
Most of us.
Some
didn't
of
have
us don't have any laptops.
Okay.
There is no net centers. All are on Corona holidays.
Okay. Now, sure. One more thing in case of the lab records, if you have that particular manual, if somebody had the manuals are there. Yeah. Yeah. Tell me, Pardu?
Nothing, sir.
Nothing. Okay, sure. If manual is there, no? Everybody had the manuals.
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Are there?
No, sir.
Okay. Actually, how to write the record before opening the college.
Done.
Sir,
That means
we came out of hostel. All luggage is within hostel.
hostel only. Suppose, for example, in the case of the hostelers, they don't have the manuals, I think.
Yes, sir.
In the case of the, if they don't have the manuals, you can write in the A4 sheets. Program names, programs, and also completely output. Program name, and also write the program, and also write the this one. What exactly output also. A4 sheet, and also spiral that one. Or otherwise, put it in the stick file. Yeah, tell me. Anyone?
By when we should do that, sir?
Before coming to the college.
1 night stand.
Yeah.
10 days, sir.
Huh?
Within 10 days.
Not within 10 days. Most probably up to 14th. Up to 14th is closed, no?
Yes, sir. Today is 4th, sir.
Today is the 4th. Start writing.
Okay, sir.
Okay, na?
Okay, sir.
Sure. Have to complete all that, sir.
Okay, sir.
Sure.
Can we leave, sir?
Yeah. Sure. Most probably. Is there any doubts?
Sir, and one doubt, sir. in
Yeah,
the
yeah. Tell
last
me. Tell
session.
me.
Sir, like in the last session, like you said about structures, sir.
Yes. Yes. Tell me.
That,
Yeah.
like, before that, like we in structures we can even like we can tell about a string, no, sir.
Yeah.
Like we can give a string in the structure, no, sir.
Yes. Yes.
Like before we define the structure, can we define a string like a of some thing, and can we use the name of the variable, sir? Like name of the string in that.
I didn't get that. Okay. 1 minute. Yeah.
Like in the structures, like in the structure,
Yeah.
can we use the name of the string instead of writing the whole string?
Name of this thing.
Yes, sir. Like a of something.
Yeah. Something. Okay.
Instead of writing the whole string, can we use the name of the string in that?
I didn't get that one. I didn't get what exactly
Like
you
for
are.
example, we say int a equal to 15, sir. So instead of 15, we can use the name of a.
Suppose I will. Now I'm in the. Okay. Sure. See this one. Okay. Sure. Yeah. Generally, we are writing this one like this one. Struct name. Suppose, for example, I'm writing the student. Int roll ID. Int marks. Suppose, for example, if it is name of the person.
Now, like,
Yeah, tell me.
instead of that name of 50 you said, no, sir.
Yeah.
That one before the struct of student, like I'll use this. Can we?
Tell me.
Before this, here can we like define this name of 50, sir? Like before the struct, this name of 50 can we define, sir?
That is the variable. Generally, it will take the variable only, global variable. Like this one you are telling?
Yes, sir. Char a equal, yeah, char name of 50 equal to some name, sir.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Then, like, will it be?
Sure. I think you are asking like this one, yeah. Okay, like this one you are asking?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we can take. That is the global variable.
Okay.
It's the global variable.
Yes, sir.
There is the one more concept is there, that is the global variable and also local variable.
Okay.
Suppose, for example, in the case of the previous program, when you observe this in the previous programs, my fun one, I wrote that on the my fun one. Na?
Yes, sir.
There I wrote then
variable.
RES, something. RES, I, N1, N2, something is there.
Yes, sir.
Now these are the variable these are the local variables.
Yes, sir.
That is the local to that particular function only.
Yes, sir.
Suppose, for example, if the variable is defined outside of the any function, that variable is the global variable. That particular variable can be accessible to the any function.
Yes, sir.
Understood? This is the global variable.
Yes,
this particular variable can be accessible to any function. Suppose, for example, if I wrote the now if I wrote the void fun1, here also I can access here also I can access.
Yes, sir.
But exactly, suppose, for example, if I wrote the but exactly this is not correct. Now, not exactly. Int I. Int I. This is the local variable. This is the local variable. Now I cannot access here. I cannot access because that is the local to the particular function only.
Okay, sir.
Understood?
Yes, sir.
Sure. That's. Any doubts?
Thank you. No, sir.
Sir,
Yeah, tell me.
sir,
Tell me.
sir, once you can explain GCD in non-recursive, sir.
Okay, sure. Yeah. This one. Okay, understood. This one, non-recursive program.
Yes, sir.
Hello? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, yes. This is the non-recursive program. What is the GCD means? The greatest common divisor. Greatest common divisor. Now, here the function name is the GCD123. I wrote that one function name is the GCD123. You can write the any name. GCD123. Now the int n1 comma int n2. Int n1 comma int n2. Now here for I equals to 1, I less than or equals to n1 and I less than or equals to n2. I less than or equals to n1 and I less than or equals to n2 plus I. Now,
Sir,
yeah, tell me.
why we use a pre-increment, sir? Why we didn't use a post-increment here?
You can use. You can use. Here also there is no difference here.
Okay.
There is no difference here.
Okay.
Okay. Now check if I is the factor of the both integer. That means I value, that is the 1 is the factor of the n1. I is the factor of n2. Okay. That means 1 is the factor of n1 and 1 is the factor of n2. Suppose for example, if I take the 5 and 25. 5 and 25. See, n1 is the 5 and 2 equals to 25. Now, first one, I. 1 is the factor of 5. Yes. Now, 1 is the factor of 25. Yes. Okay. Next one, I equals to 2. 2 is the factor of I. 2 is the factor of 5. No. 2 is the factor of 25. No. It is, that means GCD RES equals to 1. Presently now 1. Okay. Next one. I will be incremented, that is the 3. 3 is the factor of 5. No. 3 is the factor of 25. No. Okay. Next one. 4. 4 is the factor of the 5. No. 4 is the factor of 25. No. Next one is the 5. 5 is the factor of 5. Yes. 5 is the factor of 25. Yes. Okay. At that time GCD equals to RES. GCD underscore RES equals to 5. Okay. Next, I will be incremented. That is the, okay, I will be incremented. Now see here, I less than or equals to n1. Now up to 5 only it is incremented. If I wrote that condition I less than or equals to n1 and I less than or equals to n2. If the condition is true only, it is incremented. Okay, up to 5 only this particular definition will be executed. That means for loop will be executed. Now up to 5. Understood, Prabhu? Part 2, sorry.
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
If n1, okay, up to 5 only the for loop will be executed. That means GCD underscore RES will contain the 5 value. Okay, return GCD RES. Okay. Now GCD equals to GCD 1, 2, 3 and 1, 1 and 2. Now n1 and n1 comma n2 GCD. That means the 5 will be read. The 5 will be read output. Understood?
Yes, sir.